channel name will be changed to Time Puppeteer, so don't be surprised when you see a new name in your notifications.
I'm sorry. I'm a fraud. What you've heard and speculated about is true. In the American election, I voted for that one kid who goes, 21?
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
Before you close the video, I know this is annoying and I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I'm changing the channel name once again. Please! No! But this time, let's consider it a rebranding, aka a retcon, aka it can't be a retcon because the show was made with the idea of time traveling in mind.
Literally lying. Still lying to his audience.
And the use of manipulating toys to tell the story. So it's the ideal candidate. I should have picked it before. I know it's frustrating, but there won't be a change to the content as there wasn't before. It's only been 3 or 4 months since the last update.
It's been 84 years.
But look how much content we got.
Please, sir, I want some more.
I feel like trying to make an interesting name, I ended up making a generic, annoying name. I liked how it looked in the banner and the idea of it is pretty interesting. But I could see when I would reply to people in the comments, I didn't like how it looked.
Sorry, guys.
I had many ideas for names that got left on the cutting room floor. And I think this is actually the best one because it relates to the channel and the narrative that I've been building for many years. I will explain the previous one now so people can understand. Let's do a history lesson. One of the oldest memes in the world is called Kilroy Was Here, aka Mr. Chad. We had a different version over in Britain than the Americans had. The British adopted it and it would be used to describe the poverty issues that was happening during the war. Issues with things like petrol and stuff. They would say, "What, there's no petrol, mate? What, mate, there's no petrol? What are you doing, mate? Where, what, no sardines? What, mate, no baked beans on toast?" Basically, that's it.
Yo, you're watching Burn Up, the worst show on television. Bum.
And I wanted to weave it into the history that these guys created the first memes during the war. Again, this wasn't something new. This was an idea that I set up many years ago with them being born sometime around the war. Which one? They never said. They just said they were born around the war or before the war, sometime then. And as we know, there was a few of them. Anyway, the new name will resemble the fact that they're taking part in this shed in time. They are time travelers and some might say they are puppets. And one of them is a puppeteer. Allegedly, there's no evidence to support these facts. I had spoken to a few friends privately about this up and coming idea that I was going to change the channel name.
Literally lying to his audience?
And one of them, without getting too far into the details, he said, "You're still a small channel and the alias of your channel is not something that's in concrete just yet. It's possible that you can still change it with no issues." So that's what I'm taking advantage of. I'd understand if the channel had 1 million subscribers, then it would be impossible to change a name successfully at that point. Everyone would know you for that. But that's the good thing about creativity and stuff. And this was something that was weaved into the story too. My channel was set up with the idea that the name will likely change at some point. I didn't expect to do it 2 times within a few months, but it is what it is. I've been really impressed with the second channel's performance. Those who follow that channel understand I put a lot of effort into the content there, surprisingly, given it's a second channel. It's very hard to juggle 2 channels, I will say that. When I'm focused here, that one gets neglected. When I focus on there, the main one gets neglected. And the content I produced on the second channel played a role into the content here. For example, I just put 2 Manhunt videos on the second channel and they performed outstanding. Better than anything I've ever done on the main channel, given the time frame it was released. Manhunt was always a game I wanted to look at here, but now it's definitely one. And I know on the last update video I said I was going to do a Simpsons Hit and Run video and Mario Sunshine, but they got put on the back burner. I wanted to play those Xbox 360 games and that's what's happened there. The Mario Sunshine and Simpsons Hit and Run gameplay was recorded, Simpsons Hit and Run voiceovers recorded, they just need to be edited. But it's been so long, I think what I want to do now is redo them. Or at least re-record Simpsons Hit and Run with anti-aliasing on. That's actually true, by the way. I don't know why, but when you put anti-aliasing on GeForce Experience, it just looks ridiculous. I don't know what this is and I don't know how to fix it. And when you ain't got a rich man's computer, OBS is ridiculous. Anyway, that rant is over. While we're here, why not rate apology videos? That's an original idea. No, that's not a good idea. Okay, I've got a new original idea. Why not talk about games that 20 other people have already spoken about this month? that's fresh. Stop and swap was an intended system of being able to carry information from one N64 game to another. More specifically, players' actions from Banjo-Kazooie to Banjo-Tooie. It was cancelled because a change was made in the updated consoles. When you turn off the console, the RAM would hold the data for less time. Okay, smash like, smash subscribe. That's it. Thank you very much for listening, and I will see you soon. Oh, I said this on the 200 subscriber celebration video on the second channel, but one of my friends likes my theme song and he wanted me to make him one. I made him two. He didn't like the first one, so I might be using it myself for the second channel outro. What do you think of it? Let's use it here. I'll sell it to someone for $0.